Hey, what's going on? If you want to get a complete system that makes melting fat easy and is 100% automated, then I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of your page right now. YouTube doesn't let me make that link clickable, so you're actually gonna have to type it into your browser, or I also put the copy of the link in the description so you can click on that or type it into your browser. Alright, for now, enjoy the video, and after you're done with this video, make sure to go to that link to get a complete fat melting system.
For you, you have to decide what does get in shape mean. So if going from a size 38 to a size 32 waist is getting in shape, that's getting in shape for you, or is it being able to run a mile in under 8 minutes, or is it being able to do this activity quickly, or is it a combination of all those? So you have to put in you have to write down or know the definition to what is getting in shape, or what does it mean for you to be in shape.
Yeah, so if we want to be in shape, one of the best things to do is to set a very concrete number for that. So by concrete, I mean something that's abstract is not verifiable. Something that's concrete is either going to be a number or an event, right?
Exactly.
So maybe an event is, you want to go to the beach and take your shirt off and feel good, and it's an event. It's something that you can verify. It's like, okay, on July 1st, I'm going to take my shirt off, go to the beach, and I'm going to have a six-pack. Or on this day, on July 1st, I'm going to step on the scale and it's going to say 190 pounds. Or on July 1st, I'm going to run a mile in under 7 minutes, or whatever your specific concrete goal that you're going to set is, right?
And you want to detail it as much as possible. I mean, you want this to be detailed like crazy. The more detailed, the better. Just like I was just saying, the more numbers and everything. That means you know exactly what you want, and that's what we want for you to have it in your head and be goal oriented. Know exactly what you want, what it means for you to be in shape.
Yeah, because once you're very specific, I don't know if you've ever had the experience of when you get a new car, or you buy anything new, you start seeing it everywhere around you, right? So maybe let's say you get like a new BMW, you start seeing that BMW everywhere, and what that is a part of your brain called the reticular activation system that gets triggered, and it starts seeing all the BMWs. So the same thing's gonna happen when you're very specific and you're very clear on your vision, what you want, and you're very concrete on your goal. You start seeing and spotting all these opportunities everywhere to get you significantly closer to that goal. So that's why it's so important to be crystal clear, because your brain unconscious starts spotting all these ways to get closer. So if your goal is to weigh 190 pounds, then you'll start seeing all these new opportunities that maybe we can't even spot because it's specifically for you. Maybe you start seeing, okay, something that's going to get me closer to this on my way to work. There's this great place. I'm going to stop there and create a new ritual for myself to work out or to eat, or you change the locations of where you eat lunch. So you start spotting all these opportunities to get you closer to your goal based on all these principles that you're learning inside of the program. So the first thing is that get crystal clear on your vision, make a very specific concrete goal, put a date on it, and that's what you would actually put on your six-pack piece of paper.
And this is another thing we're adding to our six-pack paper. On top of just having that paper, now we're going into more detail on exactly how you're going to use it. We have our exact definition of what get in shape is, or whatever your goal is, and now this is another tool, and I believe it's one of the most valuable tools to sticking to it, and that's why we call it sticky thinking. It's going to make you stick to that goal and make it accomplishable.
So let's get to the sticky part. So now you have a very concrete, specific goal, right? So let's say it's weigh 190 pounds by X date. Now what I want you to do is decide what one action is going to get you closer to that goal than everything else. We talked about the 80-20 rule earlier as well, where they're saying that few actions give you the biggest yield. One of the 80-20 principles we gave you is the morning walk. Another one is doing the craving crusher.
12-hour rule.
12-hour rule. There's so many of them. Really, all the principles we've given you have been big leverage techniques.
And this is a huge part of the sticky thinking. It's not focusing on the result, but it's focusing on the action steps that are going to get you the result. And we're just focusing on the biggest one, the 80-20 rule, that's going to get you that result. Always focusing on the result and not focusing on the steps you don't know what to do. So right now you're getting exactly in your head, you know exactly what you have to do, and when you do it, it's just a matter of time until the result comes.
Exactly. So we're going to focus on the highest leverage action step, and we're going to make it sticky, right? So let's say you decide on the action step that you want to make sticky is going on that morning walk every morning, right? So every morning when you wake up, you're going to go on a small walk with an empty stomach. So now how do we make it sticky so we can overcome and really not get caught up in this, resistance that's going to come inevitably when you're installing any kind of new routine. So maybe like in the beginning, you're going to go ahead and feel great the first couple of days, but then on day 4, maybe you'll hear your mind saying something like, oh, if I miss one day, it won't matter, or oh, it's not so important to do it. It's not going to make a difference. I'll just start tomorrow again. What we want to do is create it so, yeah, it might not be a big deal, but if I don't do it, I'm going to owe my friend $100, right? So that's kind of an example of making it sticky. We're going to use external motivation to make it inevitable for you to make it through this resistance part so you can get to all the benefits of once it actually becomes a habit down here. So my 2 favorite examples for making something sticky in terms of using external motivation to take that action of taking the walk in the morning. Number 1 is using money as leverage. So I'll say, Jason, if I don't send you a picture of me in the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm gonna give you $100, right? Or I might say, hey Jason.
And I want you to notice something as well too, that Alex is saying, you want to make it as hard to cheat as possible. Because I know a lot of times, I'm not saying you're a cheater, but sometimes, we get in our habits, we don't want to walk in the morning, so we say, oh, I'm not going to walk, and I'll tell Alex that I walked. So Alex just said, he has to send a picture of him in the gym. And you can get into more depth than that as well. You can say, I'm going to send you a picture of me walking with today's newspaper or something of that nature. So now it's getting harder and harder and harder to cheat. And the more you can do that, the harder it's going to be for you to cheat. It's going to make it impossible for you to cheat. So you're going to have to do it, and it's going to be sticky.
Yeah, so something that's verifiable is very important. Another one that I actually did with Jason for several months is I went on Google Docs, and Google Docs has a shared spreadsheet that you can, he can look at it from anywhere he has an internet connection. So I shared a spreadsheet with him, and I would just write in what I ate and when I ate it every day. And just a simple act of keeping that spreadsheet current. Because before I used sticky thinking, I would literally create the spreadsheet, like, okay, I'm gonna update you every day on what I ate and what time. And on day 4, I'd get caught up or have a really busy day or something would happen. I'd get a flat tire, whatever it might be, whatever, urgent demand came up that day, and I would stop doing it. And then I'd follow up the habit. It was only when I said, Jason, any day that I don't update that spreadsheet, I'm gonna give you $100. Or it could be I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, or it could be anything, or you can post this embarrassing picture of me up on Facebook, and tag all my friends on it. So whatever is gonna take you, whatever external motivation you need to do that specific action step, that high leverage action step every day, so you can get past this, this resistance phase, is what you must do. So start off with something that you can succeed at, and then you can build from there. Every 30 days, you want to do one new sticky thinking concept. So maybe this first 30 days, you're going to do the morning walk. After that, then maybe you can do specific workouts or specific, maybe the spreadsheet that you're going to do that really makes you conscious of everything you're eating and makes you more aware, so that you know that you're going to have to plug it in that spreadsheet, and you know that your accountability partner is going to look at it. So
Real quick, one more thing before you go. I want to make sure you know that there is no correlation between how hard you work and how much fat you melt or how much muscle you build. All right? There's enough science, enough data out there that there's absolutely no correlation between hard work and results. All right? There's a difference between movement and achievement. All right? If you want to learn my best tips, what I call the 5% hacks that allow you to get maximum results, maximum fat loss, maximum lean muscle gain, I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of this page, or you can click on the link in the description. All right, you're going to get a complete system for melting fat in an intelligent and streamlined system. I'll see you there.